see the crocheting. How you doing, Reno?
I'm doing good.
Can you check to see if the audio is okay? Shh. Do 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 do. I can't tell if the audio is okay. Can you hear me over there playing?
Yeah,
Okay,
very
good. Just making sure
good.
that.
Songs for you.
Oh, thank you. Just making sure that. Thank you. Oh, I can see them in this one. Oh, probably because the monetization thing is on.
Oh,
So I haven't been able to see them in any of my things.
weird.
I know. Anyway. Guard your privacy. Is he like being super needy?
He's leaning on the mouse pad. He's messing all of it up.
Aw, Mr. Marley. I should just sit here with one of the cats for like this whole crochet and chill. Do you know what I mean?
You can take this one.
Cats and chill. It's just a live stream of Marley sleeping. You think people would watch a live stream of a cat sleeping?
Yeah.
With like weird purrs? Because he purrs weird. I don't know, would you guys watch a live stream of a cat sleeping? I would. At least for a couple seconds, you know what I mean? Well, at least 30 seconds. So I hear his little purrs. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing well. So, it was our anniversary today. Yay for me and Reno. He's playing some Fallout 4, and I'm just chilling and crocheting. We had a really nice day, and it's just time to say hi to everybody. We actually did a video about our anniversary, about our relationship. So, hang on. I'm just going to make this a little lower. Actually, I'm going to drop my crochet hook first. Hang on, everybody. Damn it. It went under the couch. So I had to bend weird to get it. Anyway. That's the type of chaos we have on this channel sometimes. I'm just making this a bit lower so it's easier to see. The crocheting being done. Anybody in the views crocheters? I'm just gonna trim this in really quick. Where'd it go? Right here. Okay, that's better. Yeah, is anybody in here a crocheter? Or a knitter? Or any other type of fiber arts? I was thinking of teaching myself how to knit, actually. If, you know, people allowed to knit and crochet at the same time? Are we allowed to do both? I think we are. I know my granny did, so yeah. This isn't going to be a super long one, probably just like 45 minutes, because I'm tired. But I have been doing this this is the third or fourth Saturday night in a row we've done Saturday Night Crochet and Chill. which is a lot of fun. So, yeah. What am I making? I'm making a corner to corner shawl. So I'm just doing a double crochet, but it starts like it's a point and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And we're about a third of the way through. Oh, that's tangled. Hang on. Yeah, about a third of the way. So we're in the middle part of it now. Do you crochet or knit? CJC? I quite enjoy crocheting. It is one of my favorite things to do. So it just provides a lot of peace. Oh, do you? Okay, so I try to do amigurumi. I think I'm saying that wrong. Um, I've made two. I have made a ghost, and he's pretty cool. But I've tried to make other things, and it just, I don't know, man. It just didn't. I gotta try again. This is only my second corner to corner everywhere. So I understand it turning out wonky and then you frog the whole thing. It actually helps my anxiety. That's why I crochet. Um, it really helps my anxiety. It just like I'll start crocheting and I'm just like, oh, okay. Calming, calming crocheting. And I'm like, this is because it's repetitive. Oh, what is it? Why? Why? Crochet market and donate. Oh, any tips for a crochet market? Do the little the amigurumi, however you say it. Oh God, what is it called? However you say it. Do that, and that's what you should do. Oh, you're making gloves. That's awesome. But yeah, for a school market, do hats, scarves, little stuffed things. I actually have a tutorial on this channel for pumpkins. Amagurumi. Amigurumi. 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 I think is that closer? We're mainly selling cat hats. Yes! Cat hats. I have made some cat hats. I actually have a bin. Okay, thank you. I'm glad. Thank you for showing me. I have a bin of stuff beside me that I've made, and I'm not gonna dig through it and pull it out because there's also a bunch of projects on top of it. Cat hats are a big one. Little plushies, pumpkins. We made 20 hats. That's awesome. Cat hats are a big one. They're so cute. My cats hate them. My cats hate them. If you have time, maybe I know like doll clothes is also really popular. So like little scarves or skirts or shirts or something. Yeah, that would be my advice. I would also sell it. So here's the big thing. When you're selling crochet, we're in 5th grade and it's in 10 days. Oh, okay, cool. So if you're selling crochet at any type of market, take into consideration your time. So not only cost, time is important too. Always take like how much yarn you used. Let's say your project took a skein of yarn and that skein of yarn was $10. I would double the cost of the material and then however much you value your time at. So some people don't value their time, or some people want to price things differently. So with me, because it's a hobby of mine, I do craft markets too. So it's a hobby. I will value my time, like this corner to corner. It is gonna take 5 skeins, so it's $50 of material, double it $100, and then I'd add another 50 for the labor, so it'd be $150 for this corner to corner. So I guess little cat hats, I'd go $20 to $25 a cat hat. And if they're not selling because it is like a school choir sort of thing, make 15. Do $15 for a cat hat. I think that would be appropriate. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. This shawl takes a very long time. It's a lot of hours, but it is my hobby and it helps with my anxiety, so yay. At 15 because it's it's little kids buying them. Oh, okay, then yeah, $10 or $15. Oh, that's really cool. I was thinking of selling stuff, the little pumpkins, and I was like, how would I do that? Like, how would I ship it? Do you know what I mean? And I was like, well, maybe I sell them not stuffed, and then I could ship them online. I don't do Etsy though. I had a falling out with Etsy. I had an Etsy shop once upon a time, and I actually used to make. I would do press-on nails. I do my own nails. Just from custom orders we made. Nice, congratulations. Oh, for beginners, I would recommend scarves. I would recommend scarves. That's what I started beginning with. Don't tackle granny squares until you know what you're doing. For me personally, also if you have ADHD, granny squares are terrible. Because you're going to make like 800 of them and then you're going to forget about it and then you're going to make 800 more. I've seen some people who have ADHD and make granny squares and like they just wind up with so many and they never put them together. Oh, that is cute. But yeah, if you're just beginning, scarves. Scarves are easy because they're long and you only need like so much width. Blankets can get difficult because of how big they get. And if you're a beginner and you miss a stitch or 5 or none, or you're too tight, like your gauge matters too, like your tightness on your crochet. Your gauge is how tight you're doing your stitches. So if you were doing them really tight, I'm going to do the next stitch really tight, okay? Just to show you guys how much it'll change. And we'll take that out, like how much it changes the height. That stitch is down there, and yeah, so if you do them really tight, your gauge will be different, and if you're learning, that's something that I had trouble with, was gauge. And yeah, blankets can get wonky. So I've made my fair share of blankets, and even me, like they get wonky. They get wonky. So be prepared. Start with scarves. 6-day star blanket. I don't know what that is. But if you can make a giant blanket in 6 days, more power to you. I know I can't. Well, I could if I used the chenille, the furry stuff. Pot holders or dish scrubbers, that's a good one. To learn tension too, that's an awesome one. I have made my fair share of pot holders. Also, if you're gonna make dish scrubbies or pot holders, use 100% cotton yarn, okay? Especially pot holders, because the acrylic stuff, it can melt. Just so everybody knows that. Not personal experience or anything. So, but they are a good way. 100% cotton yarn can be difficult to work with and would be really good to learn tension. Oh wow, so you're pretty talented, hey? A heart granny square bag and a bouquet of roses. That's talent. Flowers are fun to make. I have made some pots of flowers. Uh, Crocheting in the round can be also a pain in the you know what. Are you talking about the 100% cotton stuff? I can't if you I yeah. Cause I actually bought some glow in the dark yarn. Um, Finger paint is cool too. Put the right splashes on there. You might have a Picasso there. Oh, you've been crocheting since you were 3. That's crazy. I've been crocheting for 4 years, 5 years. Um, yeah, I just picked it up, taught myself how to do it off the internet, and there you go. I bought some glow in the dark yarn, actually, and it is really difficult to work with. I don't know if anybody has tried working with the glow in the dark yarn, but it's difficult. It's hard to get it to get together. And then my aunt taught me some of the stuff. Oh, that's really cool. Good for you. I made a ghost out of the glow in the dark yarn too, and it's squeaky. I found it like to try and sometimes I had to like size down my crochet hook to get it to not have holes so I could make a ghost and make him look cool. How do you guys feel about the snap-on eyes? I like embroidering my eyes in instead of using the snap-on ones because the snap-on ones, like the safety snap eyes, are a pain in the you-know-what. I don't like them. I saw these really cute gloves. That's awesome. That is awesome. I have not tackled gloves yet. I can make boots or socks. He isn't the one you're making the gifts for. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Does he want you to make the gifts for you? Because then, you got problems. Don't. Make the gifts for whoever. When making gifts or things for myself, I was told once that there are no mistakes. They're just added character. So true. That is so true. The only time people notice the mistakes is like if you're making a scarf or a blanket and you've missed a couple stitches and then this row starts like it goes like this, and you're like missing the entire row. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure every single thing I've made has a flaw in it. Oh, well, that's a nice birthday gift. What colors is it going to be? I find I make baby blankets. They usually take 2 to 3 skeins depending on how big you want them. So, but it's fun. It's fun. I love doing this. And I started doing, like I said in the beginning, this is my 3rd or 4th. A bunch of greens. Nice. Greens are nice. If you ever run out, put a little bit of yellow in, because yellow and green go really well together. Yeah, this is my 3rd or 4th crochet and chill, and I just figured like there's a lot of us crafters out there, are yarn enthusiasts, and it's enjoyable. I also have a huge stash. Our birthdays are really close. Oh yeah, blanket I'd start early too. Oh man, if I was making, yeah, September, I would have started that blanket last year. Depends how big it's gonna be. I tried, it was so mad. Granny squares are hard. I know people think they're like the go-to to start crocheting. I hated them. When I first started, um I made scarves. I really did. I made scarves. He's only 8 days older than you? Well, that's not bad. And granny squares, I didn't start tackling granny squares until quite far in. Went to his house. A king-size bed and you guys are in grade 5? That's massive. Like you could fit. So my husband is like 6'1", I'm 5'10". And both of us plus our cats. I know the cats usually take the whole bed. Both of us plus our cats plus like another human could fit in our bed. Oh, they're kind of rich. Yeah, we're not. We're just tall people and need a tall bed. How did you get to be so awesome? Well, how did I get to be so awesome, honey?
It's just your. It's just who you are.
It's just who I am, apparently. No, I think it's just life experience. Like, I'm 39. So, life experience, and as Reno calls it, an unconventional career path. So, yeah. Hi, all you're new. Hi, Purple Crochet and more. Hi, fellow crochet, Purple Crochet. That's awesome. What do you crochet? What's your favorite thing, Purple Crochet? So, God, when I was in 5th grade, I wish I had a king-size bed. That would have been cool. I think he's making me a bouquet of flowers for my birthday because he keeps out. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Do you guys like each other? Or are you guys just friends? Because keep it as friends if you're just friends. Stuffed animals, now I'm learning new things. Anybody who can make stuffed animals, incredible. I am trying to learn to make them. Part of crocheting in the round just frustrates me because crocheting, you learn very, very quickly you do not know how to count. You think you know how to count. You do not know how to count, okay? That's why you have stitch markers. A mosaic blanket. Those are beautiful. I have not tackled a mosaic blanket yet. I actually have a pattern for one that looks like the ones that look like the squares. It's like color, like the ascending or descending colors, so it looks like it's 3D. I'm looking forward to that one. Just friends, I know who. Okay. Secrets on the internet. Well, don't tell us, because those are secrets. But I'm glad you guys are friends. Always have some really good friends when you're growing up. It's important. So, it's important. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try and tackle a mosaic blanket one day. I have the yarn. I don't want to talk about how much yarn I have. A Wobbles crochet. Oh, that's neat. I have seen the kits. I actually bought my mom and my sister each a little crochet kit for Christmas, and we're gonna do them all together because my mom used to do macrame, actually. So she's kind of into the fiber arts and stuff. So yeah, that's really cool. I have not tried a crochet kit. I should. You made me a cat hat and I felt so bad. Oh! Oh, at least was the color blend good? Like, don't feel bad for maybe the color blend wasn't good and you just gotta let them know, like, hey, I appreciate the thought and making the cat hat, and sometimes the colors just don't go, and that happened. I'm glad you love it. Oh, $29 for a crochet kit. That's not bad. This is actually, the purple one is, hang on, the Red Heart Comfort. And then the black one is, I have another skein of it somewhere. No, things are rolling away. Is this Loops and Thread one. So, yeah. Where's it from? So this is Michael. This one's Michael's, and then the Red Heart I bought at Walmart. So they're both acrylic. They're both, even though they're different brands, they're both very similar blend. $29 for a crochet kit. If it came with stitch markers, a crochet hook, the amount of yarn, the stuffing, all of that stuff, once you price some of them out, they're not a bad deal. Especially if you're making something and you only want to make one thing. So if you're making, like, you want to try making a stuffed toy, getting one of the crochet kits and having everything there, including the stuffing, is pretty good. I bought the two that I got. I got them at Michael's and I used the 40% off coupon. So I think they were like $12 each or something like that. So how many chains for a king size blanket? Oh my god. I would say this is 60 or 70, I believe. Well, no, I don't know how many chains it is, but how many stitches it is across, I'm not sure. Actually, no, I think this is more like 50. For a king-size blanket, a chain, how many chains? I would probably say a baby blanket would be, I use 70 to 90 chains for a baby blanket. So I would probably say 900. That's just off the top of my head. 800 maybe. I would definitely go online and see. And like the baby blanket is not big. It's like 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet. And a king size bed is 15 feet. So I'd say if the baby blanket is 90 chains, times that by 10, that's 900. Yeah, it's gonna be huge, man. Wants me to make her a purple cardigan. Purple is a beautiful color, and this is the Red Heart yarn from Walmart. So, and then the black is the Loops and Threads. Yeah, a throw. Start with a throw. A throw I usually chain with a medium weight yarn, like this weight is a 4. I would chain 160 to 240 for a throw, and I would also use a foundation chain. And if you end up hating it, you can always just add more chains with a foundation stitch. It's really easy. So yeah. Anyway, that's my crochet advice on that. My god, a king size crochet blanket. That's a lot. That's a lot of chains. If you were gonna do one king size, I would highly recommend granny squares. But one of my best friend. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, if you're gonna do a blanket, a king size blanket, I would recommend granny squares. Because then you could buy the skeins of yarn and make a skein size granny square. So it would be, so I purchased the anniversary cake, the Karen anniversary cake, and I made a singular granny square out of it, and it was big enough for a throw. It was like five by, probably 4.5 by 4.5. But yeah, it's, oh, nice, that's cool. My younger sister, I was friends with some of her friends' older siblings, so yeah, I get it. Um, if they ever come out with those anniversary cakes again, and you want to make them a blanket, get those, because you'd probably need, if you did the granny squares, you would probably, like, if you granny squared each. Oh, okay. No, that's cool. Um, if you just, you'd probably need 9 of the anniversary cakes. The Karen anniversary cakes are like 4 skeins in one, and you can get them on sale. Just FYI, everybody. You can get them on sale. And they are cheap when they're on sale. You could probably get one. I got one for like $22, and they're usually 50 here in Canada. They're like 48.99 or something. So also I do a standing, not a standing, a stacked double crochet when I turn this one, because I like the edge to be nice and straight. So maybe as a king I did 4 squares and a slip stitch together. Oh, see, that's awesome. Okay, yeah, like 4 giant granny squares. And then it's easier to put down, and then you don't have to count so many chains and mess it up because you don't know how to count. So yeah, like, yeah, do the granny squares. That would be a much better idea. I was trying to crochet, I saw some yarn. Oh! Well, I'm glad your mom stuck up for you. Oh yeah, the granny squares is a definite. It's so much easier. So much easier. Do, 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 do. Is there anybody else in here that frogs their work sometimes, and you like, this is so, you just get to a point where you hate it? We don't have Hobby Lobby in Canada, so I don't know what I Love This yarn is. I'm guessing it's chenille of some sort, if it's like feels really cool. So yeah, we have Michael's, we have Yarn Inspirations, which is the website. Safety eyes, I was just talking about safety eyes, and you know what? I think I like embroidering the eyes on better, because the safety eyes and I don't get along very well at all. They're stupid. I actually have to get my hubby to put them on because I can't. You know what I'm talking about, right, dear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those ones that
yeah.
hurt my fingers?
Yes, those ones. A matching pillow. If you're making a throw, yeah, that would be a cool gift. A matching pillow and a throw. That's a nice gift. That would be a really cool gift. I have made pillow shams in the past. I want to try something because like the one that I made was like I used buttons. Help you to grow your... It's because I get Botox for migraines, so, and I also have alopecia, so my eyebrow hair is actually falling out. Yeah. I'm actually losing my eyelashes too. And my hair, like last year this time, this was all filled in, and my hair is very thin. And yeah, so that's why my eyebrows aren't even and I don't have makeup on, so. Um, have fun tomorrow. I am using these ones. I found these on Amazon. They're just metal crochet hooks, and I find them the most comfortable. So, and we hang on. Working on a hat and scarf. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. Actually, in my neighborhood, we have a yarn. You know the little libraries people use. We have a yarn one. So I haven't found it yet, but I've seen it on our community Facebook page, and I want to find it. I like that idea of making hats and scarves and just putting them out. Oh, you're the person who yesterday you thought I was trans. That's not nice. I don't know why you're back here. That's ridiculous. Anyway. That's what kind of thing he wanted for Christmas. That wasn't... Yeah, find out. Find out. It's nice to like ask people now what they want for Christmas, because then they'll forget that you asked them. Anyway. It's always nice to ask people now. Oh, nice. Crochet hooks are fun. I don't like the ones with the big handles on them. So even though it's your bestie, do as much as they would do for you. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of a lesson that I wish I learned earlier in life. I think we all wish we learned that lesson earlier in life. Yeah. My hubby's over there. Yes, interactions can help us educate and evolve. I would agree with that. Video about that just recently. They called it a little... Oh, yeah, okay, that's what they call it here, too. And, I was honestly wanting to go out and find it. I think that would be really cool. And as for our interactions, I would suggest to you not to assume something of people like that, because you will get a negative action. Or reaction, excuse me, I'm getting tired. Don't assume that of people on the internet, and don't ask people on the internet that. It's not polite. Okay? And I'm guessing I am a lot older than you. And I have had some very interesting jobs. I was a news anchor. I was a radio host. I worked in the railroad twice. And I've worked for cosmetic companies and stuff. What am I crocheting? I am doing a corner to corner. So this is this corner, and we're going through in the middle. Kind of in the middle. So, yeah, and he kept asking, like, what other stuff? Oh, hang on. Other stuff I want, so I feel I should. He's making flowers. Well, if he's making the flowers, that is a nice thing. But you're also going to be making him a throw and a cushion. But I think what I mean by that is not material things. Just put into relationships, because your best friend is a relationship. You have relationships in your life. Put into your relationship what they put in, and you'll both have equal footing and get equal amount of enjoyment out of it. Okay, but not everybody in life, like, don't go into people's chats and be like, "Are you trans?" That's rude. You know, if you really need to know, don't ask. If you that's just a thing. I'm old, like, I'm 39. If you really need to ask, you don't ask. That's just my view on it, okay? I'm not offended. People can be people. People can be who they want to be. But I just don't like it. And that's all there is to it. Because he had to completely... So why did he have to relearn how to crochet? Also, keep in mind, there is young people in my lives. So, like, there is young people in here, and they don't need to be exposed to other people's views. Just FYI. Oh, I'm glad you think my eyebrows are perfect. I appreciate that. It's just, yeah, mine have less hair because they're literally falling out. I don't like when people have their eyebrows like right in the middle of their head. It's weird. Oh, cat hats is okay. I have no idea about the eyebrows, and as for it is my perspective, and um you never know with a community, but also, like I was just saying, there's people of all ages in these crochet groups, and you just don't. And that's fine that this person doesn't care about it at this point, but other people might, right? So when you're on a live platform, I was a radio host for 10 years. When you're on a live platform like this, you kind of keep stuff like that in check unless that's the subject at hand. Like if we were in here and we were like, okay, we're going to talk about this today. Then fine, fair. People will see the title and they'll know what's going on, and they'll know that that's what the topic of conversation is going to be. This is Crochet and Chill. I'm going to give you a guess what the topic of conversation is. Okay? It's crochet. And that's what the people in here expect. So when you're on a public forum, yeah, crocheting, right? When you're on a public forum, you keep it to that topic at hand. You don't bring up other things. So this is literally from being a radio host for a decade, and I was a news anchor, and that's just netting. My stepson's 17, and I don't understand what half the stuff is. Yeah, my hubbies. And I'm glad you understand my perspective, and I do understand yours, but when we're having crochet and chill night, we stick to crochet. And I'm glad we were able to, like, sort that out. I appreciate that. And I would seriously, but he's calls crochet netting. Yeah, I guess. It looks like a net, in a way. But you did the other night, and I didn't expect you to ever come back, so that's why I broached it. And you, anyway, it's all done. It was about yesterday or the day before. I don't remember exactly when it was. Sorry. I just don't have the memory. And the lady was talking about eyebrows. I would definitely ask an esthetician what to do about it. No, I just put you on timeout. I didn't think I got rid of you. I put you on timeout because you can do that when you're doing these lives. That's all I did. Um. Hello to the new people. Um. You have a question about dating? Yeah, trauma dumping is not crochet. No, that's totally cool. How old are you about your dating question? Which is not also not crocheting, but that's okay. We're talking about everything, I guess, as long as we like keep within some boundaries. $40. Wow, you guys watch Gilmore Girls? Is it like Gilmore Girls, like back in the 90s Gilmore Girls? And he bought you a $40 lip gloss. Huh. That's interesting. Why did he buy you a $40 lip gloss? Oh, for Christmas. Okay, sorry, I missed that part. It wasn't popped up yet. Um $40 lip gloss is expensive. You know what? Let her go. If it's done, it's done. And if she walked away for that, it's just over, man. Sorry. Half double crochet, granny squares. Oh, someone asked what stitch I was using. Was that right? Yeah, and yeah, with dating and stuff, dude. I think we can all agree that if someone leaves you for somebody else, it's done. Start crocheting. Crochet your worries away. It'll be better. I have no idea. Counseling. I'm not a therapist. Oh, for those plastic ball things on the crochet to me. Oh yeah, I did see. I thought I saw that. I actually find it hurts me more too. I find that they like. I don't know. It's weird. It's so weird. Um. He just knew I wanted it, so he got money out of his savings. Okay. I think you should ask your brother about that. I really do. Um, Maybe tell him that that's what happened. Like, how old is your older brother? This is getting into therapy. Um, the problem is the other guy is really bad. She even knows his. Because, dude, Some girls are like that and they want the bad boy and all the other stuff. It's done. Move on, and that's all there is to it. Just move on. You know what I mean? Nothing you can do about it. That's just part of life. That just happens, man. It's totally part of life. I had a makeup under on my head. Yeah, and the people who put the tennis ball are like on the hook, and it's so like, I don't like it. Your brother's 19. Does your brother know that your best friend bought you $40 lip gloss and all this is going on? Mm-mm-mm. Like, it's a nice gesture, but don't feel like you owe him. Okay? That's the big thing. Don't feel like you owe him a blanket and a throw-in stuff because he bought you lip gloss. That's not fair. No, I'm not a therapist. I was a news anchor. Oh, well, it was a talk show. Yeah, I guess close enough. No, I'm not a therapist. That's funny. Right? Like, I have enough of my own. I work for the railroad. Fuck. Okay. You went to college for news anchoring? That's interesting. I actually took broadcasting in college. When I did communications, I specialized in broadcasting. Uh, oh, for psychology. Nice. I took psychology too. I'm not a psychologist though. Um, so if you've been really good friends, uh, really, really, I would don't feel like you owe anybody anything. Okay, that's the big thing in life. Learn that lesson now in the late night crochet and chill chat. You don't owe anybody anything. These are the life lessons for tonight. You don't owe anybody anything. Okay? They chose to give you a gift or were the kindness or whatever, and if they're expecting something in return, not a cool thing. Another life lesson. If she leaves you for the bad boy, let it go, man. Just let it go. It's not worth the time. It's just going to cause more drama in your life, and you're going to want a drama-free life. Anybody who's over 35 knows this, okay? If you have ADHD or anxiety or any other weird shit wrong with your brain, take up knitting or crocheting or a fiber art or drawing or writing. It helps. It really helps. It really helps. So those are the life lessons. Well, she's making him a throw and a pillow. So that is way above even because just the materials for this cost me $50. This this is to chill, not to spill the tea. I agree these hobbies can help with these psychological. Oh yeah, having something like constructive to do. I took psychology too, and yeah, having something constructive to do is very, very, very good things. I didn't like major in it. I took a couple psych courses just to help understand, like, especially when you're going into broadcasting, um, you take like ethics and you take um consumer psychology and stuff because you're writing ads and things like that. You take some marketing, uh, all kinds of stuff. It's really interesting. It's really interesting. God, maybe next time we call this crochet and spill the tea. This has been an interesting evening. My question is how to push my shy boyfriend to break. I think that's a him problem, and I don't think there's a way to push someone through that. I think it's more coaxing them, not coaxing them, but not manipulation, but just helping them through that. And if you need professional help. So, I don't think he is. I got him something for Christmas. CJC, yeah, I totally. Who are we to judge? Um, I'm glad your friend helped you through that, and my condolences to you and your family about your uncle passing. But yeah, I would still. You don't owe people anything. That's life, man. Learn it now. Learn it while you're young. You don't owe people anything, and if anybody is sitting there telling you you owe them anything, then, well, I would just walk the fuck away from that. Excuse my language, guys. Yeah, that does definitely light, happy conversation about crocheting. Agreed. Agreed. And I think sometimes if we can help the younger generations just avoid all of the crapshoot we've had in our lives. So, well, that's good. I'm glad you don't feel that way. And it is nice to thank somebody. And if you're going to make him the throw and the cushion, I think that's lovely. I really do. It's a nice gift. If you want to make him something more, then make him something more. That's up to you. But I'm glad you don't feel that way. This has been an interesting evening, everybody. So, ooh, we're missing things. Have you seen the video about crochet? Yeah. Yeah, I've definitely strangled it, ripped its guts out, and thrown it off a cliff, for sure. Um, yeah. Crocheting used to be major. It is. So knitting circles or crochet circles are actually, there's like different sayings. Oh God, and of course I can't think of any off the top of my head right now. They are a big gossip thing. It's like the neighborhood gossip. It's what you used to do, like, or when you would have a coffee with everybody. It's definitely evolved from now, and there's a channel on here, I don't remember her name, but she does all the like crochet gossip. Like there was this big thing with like TL Yarn Crafts and this crafting festival she was hosting, and oh God, it was crazy. um well, I'm glad he was there to help you. And her jaw dropped. Yeah. Quilting, I love that. Yeah. I can't knit, so I'll just tie knots. So spell it. It is usually older women in the crochet circle. I actually used to go to this woolen warmth night at an event center here. And it was, I didn't know any of these women, and we were all sitting there chatting about like the latest gossip and, oh, my neighbor this and this and that. And I'm like, I don't know any of these people, but it was fun. And there was people of, hang on.
Oh, they're going across the street. Are they?
Yes. It's just a fire truck across the street, everybody. We're fine. Downside awful green. Oh my god, did she? That awful green. I really don't like that. They're blackness. I'm gonna grab pie. Let's listen to the tea. It's finished. It has been scorching hot, hey? So, you want to talk about tea? A fire truck just pulled up across the street. There's townhouses across the street. And I don't know if another one comes, I'll let you guys know, but now that we're doing this. Yeah, but there's like these people at this like crochet night. These are people I've never met, and they were all ages. Um, I will. I'll let you know about the fire truck in a few. And oh, that's my song. Hose monkey. Oh man. CJC, you must be of a certain age. I think you have enough experience to get a license. You know, some days I actually thought about going back to school and getting my just counseling license, but life experience definitely plays a role in it, and you also have to remember that what you do in life. So I was very much with the public all the time, and you learn a lot about being around people. When you have more reclusive or seclusive jobs, you learn different ways of dealing with people, but when you're with every single walk of life, so you have to think when you're doing news, you're going up to somebody on the worst day of their life and asking them for a comment. Yeah, excuse me. So you counsel all day. See, like it's a lot of people do it, and yeah, when I was doing news, it was very much walking up to somebody on the worst day of their life and asking them for a comment. Like, "Oh, how do you feel about this?" Okay, so oh wow. How's it like what's it like being a police officer? I know a couple police officers actually. I'm friends with a few of them, and they have crazy days. Crazy days. And I thought I had crazy days. I would talk to them. Actually, funny enough, when I had some stuff happen to me, view message. Why is it? Oh, that's okay. Scary movie. That's a yeah. That's that totally normal comment. Um, it was funny because one of the police liaison officers that I would talk to all the time were sitting there, and I was having some counseling, and I hadn't seen him in a couple years. And I go into counseling, and I'm like, God, I know you from somewhere. Like his voice was so familiar. And he's like, you sound so familiar too. And I was like, oh my God. And he's like, you're Josie. I'm like, you're this person. We were kind of sitting there like, I think this is a conflict of interest. I really did. I was like, wow. Like, finding a nice chat. I hope, CJC, I really hope this chat has been nice. I know there was a little few bumps in it, but I understand. Well, that's what happens when you're all in your 30s and 40s and you're sitting here yakking about the day. Just gets more interesting. Oh yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. In Scary Movie. God, there's another old movie. Um, but yeah, I hope CJC that it has been an all right chat to kind of get into. I know there's a lot of lives, and I'm grateful for everybody who joined this one this evening because there's a lot of crazy. Hi, Taylor. I think he wants hi Alabama. Hi from Alabama. I think he wants to know what it's like, how you feel about being a police officer, but I think that's not part of this chat. I think that's a little bit too personal. Um yeah, unless you feel like answering, that's totally up to you. But yeah, I hope that it's been fun. Oh, some days or some days. I understand. When I did reporting, there were days. There were days. But there were days where you're just like you're just standing there and it's like several what the fucks per second and you're like, don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. People live, I never watch lives on YouTube. I try to go on here. I try to go live every Saturday night for Saturday Night Crochet and Chill. This one was just a bit later than usual, but I think I'm gonna start doing it later. Um, no, I think that question was answered because yeah, because your work stays at work, very much so. When I was doing news, my work stayed at work. You gotta leave it at work. It's something you learn to do and you're trained to do, is to leave work at work. Sometimes I know there have been times I've come home and I was like telling you about my day, and Reno's had several what the fucks. Because I'm like, oh, you're never gonna guess who called in today. We're not even gonna go there. Yeah, exactly. It's not your identity, it's your job. Once it's late, you get the... Oh no, no, we don't say you don't say stuff like that. We don't say full moon. We don't say that. What else do we not say? Full moon especially. Because when it is a full moon, the second someone's like, "Oh, it's kind of quiet for a full moon," the shit hits the fan, and you're sitting there and you're like, "What's happening? Why did you say that? Why? Why? Who said that?" Because like, and it goes for everybody. Um. Oh, what type of reporter are you? Sports, weather, news. I was a news anchor, man, and I did news reporting. Um, I also did weather for a bit. That was fun when I first started. But yeah, I was a news anchor, and I was a radio news anchor, and you do all your own kind of stuff, right? Uh, but yeah, it's you leave your work at work. Um, you have to leave your work at work. I'm a different person than I was there. When I'm there, I'm very part of the job, and you don't, because you're anchoring news, so there's a big difference between news and talk show. News is the facts, and the talk shows in between are the opinion. So the news is the facts, and then anything that's not at the top of the hour, and this is how I tell people. If you're like, let's say you're watching a news network, okay? Um, I'll finish Film Moon in a second. Let's say you're at a news network and you're watching CNN, okay, or CBC or the 24-hour news network. Anything that's not the top of the hour, that 15 minutes at the top of the hour, is all opinion. The stuff at the first, that 10 to 15 minutes, top of the hour, that's the news. So the rest of it is opinion. The full moon, no, if you work in medicine, like in an emergency room, you're a police officer, fire, news. Second there's a full moon, it's just crazy. People just, I don't know what happens. Like, people just go insane. It's like, I don't know, man. It just, you're like, oh, it's full moon. And then suddenly, like, you're like, why did that just happen? Oh, different respect. You don't touch my family. I choose my job. Yeah, that's a really good way to put it. Oh God, Tuesdays, or forget how to drive Friday. Forget how to drive Friday. I did traffic for a while too, and it was like, forget how to drive Friday. And Tuesdays. Yeah, Tuesdays can be rough. I think it depends on the city too. It depends on the city. Because here we definitely have forget how to drive Friday. And we called it Manic Monday, Test Me Tuesday, Wacky Wednesday. What was Thursday? Troll Day, because all the trolls. It seemed like on Thursdays, every single person who wanted to be shitty called. Your mentality on this subject. I feel like a lot of people are like that though, man. I don't know how much experience you have in psychology or how old you are or how much, experience you have dealing with this kind of stuff. A lot of people who have crazy jobs, it's just how they are. So, it's just how you have to be when your job is nuts. And you're trying not to be nuts. Does that make sense? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this one was 6. Back to crocheting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this patch is going to be 7. Back to reality. Back to life. Where's that from? Literal full. Yeah, oh yeah. Literal full moons. People, like, when it's full moon fucking Friday, people are lunatics. Like, I don't even know what to. I don't even know, man. Full moon. The full moon is out. Maybe that's where they got the idea for werewolves, because the full moon comes out and everybody goes nuts. What happened with the... I don't know. So I think the fire truck, like, went down the lane a bit, but there has been no update. Top of the hour, what's up? Yeah, so the fire truck is just... I think they left. It probably was just... Because fire is first responders. They come first here. And if an ambulance or something's needed... I actually think I just heard it. Momentarily. Oh no, that's just a neighbor going into their complex. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I do know, I think this is going to be my last row of the evening because I'm getting really tired. Really tired. False alarm. Yeah, false alarm is right. Very fun. False alarm. So speaking of Trey, stand by the theory of knitting socks 2 at a time. Otherwise, nothing gets sock. That's funny. I would knit 2 socks at a time too. 100%, because you would have so many friggin' odd socks. And I don't know about you guys, but I have like 5 work in progresses at a time. So that's the kind of crazy that's at this house today. And I have a lot of yarn. Anyways, we're almost... This is going to be my last row. Because I am tired. But we're going to do this next Saturday night. Maybe at the same time. Ooh. I want to know too. I feel like we have a similar mentality. There's very different stressful jobs. Your job. Do you switch projects to keep it interesting? I do switch projects. So this corner to corner, like I actually just finished a shawl, a granny rectangle shawl. Like I made one giant rectangle granny thing. I just finished that and I was kind of doing this at the same time. And I have another project in here that I'm working on. Where is it? It is. I'm trying to pull it out so I don't like unravel any of it. Oh my god, there's so much crap in this box. It's this. It's a top. So we have a couple projects. Okay. Australia in general. Try Mecca. It's like the Australian version of Sephora. Oh, we've been chatting a bit. I know who Taylor is. Okay. I would, because I'm so irritated with Sephora. It is unbelievable. And I'm actually going to do a follow-up to that video I did about Sephora scamming us. Because they are. I will be doing the follow-up. I'm just waiting for some stuff to happen with the Sephora scammy thing. Because I am. I'm just waiting for it. Yeah. It's irritating. So, and it's nothing on like the customer service. It's the company itself. There was some stuff going on with Sephora. If you guys have not, it's posted on my channel. It's called the Sephora scam or something. I don't remember what I called the video right now. I'm really getting tired. But it's there. Do they have a better point system than Sephora? Because Sephora's is dumb. Just made the cutest Hello Kitty cat. Awesome! You probably crochet faster than I do. Unless you're making, like, hats for actual cats. So this tea, this Sephora tea, and there's receipts in the video as I am making the video. No, for humans. Yeah, with the little ears and stuff, they're super cute. As I'm making the video, I was like looking up products and Sephora tea. Oh my god. So there's a Lancome serum. And the Lancome serum at Sephora is $202. Everywhere else it's $175. So they're overcharging you by $27. And I would rather have my $27 and keep it to buy something else that's $27. Do you know what I mean? Just gonna answer a direct question with when I was listening and repeating the original statement. Oh, yeah. CJC. Oh, you nailed that on the head. I agree with you, by the way. I believe we have very similar, CJC and I have very similar outlooks on things, just from experience in life. You go, girl, or guy, I don't know. We don't have points, but we have a beauty loop where every few months we get a box of samples. You can get a $50 or more gift card. See, I would be okay with that. Because the Sephora points suck. Like, they just suck. They really, 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 really suck. They're just stupid. Anyway. Dumb Sephora. I would be okay with getting a whole sample box full of stuff. That would be awesome. CJC, I hope you enjoyed being here. Like, I'm almost done this row. I'm halfway done. And I hope you enjoyed being in the chat. I know it got, like, weird at times and, like, needing a place to unwind and chill. And it just was, like, kind of turned into a bit of a clusterfuck. You know what I mean? Okay. I know what you mean. Anyway. So. But yeah, I will definitely, if I am ever in Australia, that sounds like such a better deal than Sephora is. So even Ulta, America Friends. Um, I have heard Ulta is amazing. And maybe I'll go there one day. Maybe I'll go there one day. Is everybody else getting tired? Josie's getting really tired. We're almost down the row. We're almost on the row. Almost on the row. See, I start to sing and hum to myself when I'm getting tired. And I actually have to watch myself crocheting because I'm getting tired and forgetting. And that's when I'll skip one. Do 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 do. I hope everybody had fun in the chat. Yeah, I really do. Oh, there's so many more. Oh God, it just stopped doing it. Hang on, guys, I gotta catch up. I think it's the same until you're. I'm in Canada. That's okay. I actually am gonna make a cat hat. Sorry, you feel as though you're just gonna feel it. Yeah, I'm not making the cats for humans. It's like every dollar's a... Yeah, 1,000 points for one damn sample. I actually managed to get the $100 gift card. Yeah, I'm a Rouge member. Oh, I think it's common and intriguing, but I also think in some cases you are quite deceptive. Definitely don't like the Sephora points because I used the wrong card in it. I've had that happen with their customer service too with Sephora. If it ever happens again, just call and talk to somebody that will finally do what you want them to do. I feel this way. It's not your shoulder, it's nice. Oh, I just realized I have 3 orders. You'll do okay. You will do okay. No, I just feel sometimes the way you communicate as being a communicator my entire life, it seems like you're trying to get things out of people and not let people understand who you are by kind of deflecting things. I'm glad, CJC, that it was good. I'm glad. I hope you join us again next Saturday, because there will be another one. I hope everybody joins us again next Saturday. But that's just my thoughts on that. You finished your first glove? I can't even get through a damn row. You guys are so fast. I'm I am jealous. To be fair, I did finish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on row 6. And this is kind of big. What? Oh, Jaden, man, you're late to the party. Sorry. I'm not even going to go through all this. If you want to read all the comments, you've got a third of a row left, and then I'm out of here. I do appreciate that everybody came. I really do. I quite enjoy chatting with everybody. Oh, I'm glad you'll be here next Saturday. I will be here next Saturday. I don't understand your viewpoint on me as I'm doing. A lot of people actively listen. I'm just talking about life experience and just sometimes, I understand you wanting to learn more about people and stuff, but once you have more life experience, not usually half this really. It will be more about crocheting for sure. Not about life experience and psychoanalyzing a magpie's arsehole. Anyways, also if you're a certain age, you'll understand that. So hope you'll catch yourself. Yes, and definitely if thank you for subbing. I really appreciate that. See, I'm screwing this up. I would rather talk about crocheting because crochet all day. And also if you do sub, I have this channel and then I have a crocheting channel that I'm putting more stuff on. I'm slowly building it. It's just been difficult. What time next Saturday? As it's Sunday for me, and I don't know what time. Right now, it is Sunday for me too. What time? It's 12:18 a.m. on Sunday morning. Oh, No, I'm not saying you don't have life experience. I'm really not. It's just when you have experience with a lot of people, it's yes, it is. Ooh, show that. Okay. I'm just letting people finish their conversation. And they say it is a great way to end the day. You guys, we have. So I will probably be on Saturday. We're going to start this next Saturday at around 9:30 p.m. Mountain Time. Mountain Time. Universal TC time or whatever it is. I don't know. You guys, it's the last stitch. Yes, crocheting is easy, and I have a couple tutorials up, and I'll have more on the other crochet channel. We just did the last stitch. So, next Saturday. Very nice to meet you too, CJC. Be very well. Safe out there, please. Be safe. And I hope everybody has a good evening, and join us again next Saturday. And if you're off work early enough, I'd be happy to host a little chat again. All the best to everybody. I hope you have a wonderful week. Stay safe out there. It is cold as hell here. Drive safe, stay safe, all the other good things. To everybody here, all the best, and I'll talk to you in a bit.